Hey guys, and welcome back to another Thursday update video. After 2 weeks, we are back with the Thursday update. The reason I didn't make one last week is because the update really was not that big at all. Nothing really happened, so I figured not really worth covering. Today's update, though, is 100% worth covering. A lot of new things are actually coming into the game today. Today's update is titled the Treasure Trails expansion and the 2019 Easter event. Before we start, though, today, I actually have some amazing news for you guys. If you remember, in my past few videos, I talked about how a company called UMG had actually copyright striked my 14.5-hour hardcore progress video. Luckily, they had 30 days to respond to my request, and they didn't. They just forgot to respond, which means that I automatically win the case, and I officially have full control over my video again, and I also get all the revenue and everything from it as well. So thankfully, everything is okay with that. I won. I am very relieved to have that out of the way, so thank you guys again for the kind comments on the previous video talking about it. So thumbs up on this video, guys, for a win for the tiny Runescape channel and a loss for the big mean corporation on YouTube. It's a very feels good, man. Let's get into today's update. So the actual update today, of course, we have the Clue Scroll expansion today, which sees an update not only to the items coming into the game, new types of Clue Scrolls, but also a new tier of Clue Scroll, the beginner Clue Scroll, and graphics have been updated for the individual Clue Scrolls as well. And of course, we have the Easter event, the 2019 holiday Easter event. It seems usually that the holiday events are the big update of the week, but today it seems like the holiday event is kind of secondary compared to this Clue Scroll update, which is kind of sad, actually. I'm not going to lie. Usually the holiday events are the big update, but it seems like hopefully the Easter event is even that bad. I actually haven't done it yet, so hopefully it's not too bad, but I'm sure it's fine. The holiday events are always great. So let's get into the Clue Scroll update. First of all, if you guys want to check out the original blog for the Clue Scrolls, we have the original blog linked in the update. Again, I will link the Runelight update and today's update in the comment section, or the description of today's video. I can also do it in the comment section as well. So let's go to the first one. Beginner Clue Scrolls are officially in the game. These are 1 to 3 step clues that are accessible not only to pay-to-play members, but also to free-to-play members, which means that we have more content, more things to do as a free-to-play player. I'm sure probably 95% of you guys watching are members, but for the 5% of you that maybe stick with free-to-play, congratulations, you guys now have a new Clue Scroll that requires 1 to 3 steps to complete. And again, it's a very easy Clue Scroll. It's beginner. The rewards from this are going to be worse than an easy Clue Scroll, right? And that actually says something, because easy clues are already pretty bad if you get a bad reward. But it's nice to see a new type of Clue Scroll in the game, something for the extreme beginners and something for free-to-play to have a bit more fun with. You will not need a beginner Clue Scroll to obtain a master clue from Watson. You still only need an easy, medium, hard, and elite to get the master scroll. There's also a new tutor called Arthur the Clue Hunter, who is in the Sheared Ram pub in Lumbridge. And in addition, at the end of the X Marks the Spot quest, Veos now rewards her players with a beginner Clue Scroll and directs them to talk to the new Clue Scroll tutor to learn more about them. If you guys have already completed the X Marks the Spot quest, which I'm assuming many of you guys already have, you can still claim your beginner Clue Scroll reward from Veos. Stash units have been added around the free-to-play area for beginner clues as well. To help teach new players how to create equipment and items, a new type of clue has been added for beginner clues only, called Charlie's Clues. For this Clue Scroll, you guys have the chance to help homeless Charlie the Tramp in Varrock by creating items from scratch for him. Here we are with Veos at the docks. I just got myself my beginner Clue Scroll here with the nice little silver badge on it. So we're going to quickly do it and show you guys what the potential loot is from it. So the first step, for example, is buried beneath the ground. Who knows where it's found? Lucky for you, a man called Reldo may have a clue. Wow. Cheeky. Reldo is the librarian in the Varrock library, so let's go talk to him. Hello, Reldo. Could we get a one-step clue, please? What am I here for? Is my Clue Scroll hot and cold? Yes, I do. I understand. Oh, thank you. Do I actually have to do this? No. Okay, so we finished the beginner clue after talking to Gertrude, and as you guys can see, there is now a number above your casket. You guys can actually stack caskets now. You can't stack Clue Scrolls, but if you guys wanted to, you can get like 50 of any type of casket of any type of Clue Scroll and actually stack them in your bank now and open up all of them at once, which would be kind of cool. So first beginner clue, what do we get? Oh! In addition to beginner clues, brand new clues have been added to each already existing tier for you guys to solve. The number for each tier can be seen right here. 12 new easy clues, 5 new mediums, 5 hards, 5 elites, and 5 new master clues, with 1 new slider puzzle with a Theater of Blood design, which I'm guessing is just this one right here. A new clue has also been added that will require players to play certain music tracks in given areas or for particular NPCs, which is actually kind of cool. This new type can only be found during easy, medium, and hard Clue Scrolls. This wouldn't exactly be a good expansion if there weren't new rewards coming into the game, so we're going to go over the different ones for the different tiers. First up, we have the beginner rewards, which you guys can see in this screenshot right here, and why it's just so off-center. Why did they have to make this off-center? Cool things here are the Sandwich Lady top and bottom. We have some new trims for the Amulet of Defense, the Monk Robes, and Robe top. We have a new black heraldic plate body design for the black plate bodies. Also, we have a ham joint. Woo! And a cool little cape of skulls. The medium rewards feature the spiked manacles and some adamant heraldic plate bodies, as well as the wolf mask and wolf cloak, and some gold or some gilded climbing boots. Woo! The hard rewards feature the berserker necklace ornament kit, a third age plate skirt, and some blessed d'hide shields, which actually may be very useful for certain accounts. The elite rewards feature gilded dragonhide, gilded axe and pickaxe, and a gilded spade. And then the master rewards feature a tormented bracelet ornament kit, a third age druidic staff, top, legs, and cloak, and then all third age or gilded items from lower tiers. We also, of course, have the new clue scroll boss, aka the mimic boss, which you guys can fight for a chance at the new unique item, the third age ring. Now, originally, there was a 1 in 80 chance when opening an elite casket to actually fight this boss, and then 1 in 30 for master clues. However, based off the change list right here, it looks like that actually it was increased to 1 in 35 for elites and 1 in 15 for master clues. So it may have been too high when you started or when they originally released it. To enable the option to fight the boss, you guys have to speak to the strange casket at Watson's house in Zaya. If you don't wish to encounter the mimic boss, the option can be disabled here too. When you attempt to open a casket and find it's a mimic, you may take it to the strange casket to face the boss. For mimics from a master clue, you guys have 6 attempts to kill the boss, and for elites you have 5. Each time you fail to kill the boss, your potential loot is decreased. On the other hand, defeating the mimic on the first try boosts your chances again at receiving its unique item, the third age ring. Should you guys fall to the mimic boss, you can actually reclaim your items for a fee of 90,000 GP from the strange casket mentioned earlier in Watson's house. As I mentioned before, you guys can now stack each tier of reward casket in your bank if you'd like. So if you want to, for example, open 10 caskets at once from a medium clue scroll, you guys can now do that by simply stacking the caskets in your bank. The inventory icons for each clue tier have been updated as well to make it easier to tell them apart. So instead of having to right click and kind of see what type of tier they are, you can now just look at the clue and figure out what it is. You guys can also now hand in master scroll books to Watson for a random number of Watson teleport scrolls, which teleports you outside of Watson's house in Corinth. So let's go do a master clue and see what happens. As you guys can see in my inventory, I have the different types of clue scrolls here, so you can now easily tell what type they are. Green is an easy clue scroll. This kind of light blue cyan color is a medium. Purple is hard, and then elite is this yellowish badge on it. So let's go get a master clue and see what that looks like. It's going to be very fancy. So we're at Watson. Let's give him the stuff we need. I have something for you. Take my clue scrolls. We still have an elite clue scroll. So it looks like a red one. Okay, so a red clue scroll is the master clue icon, which looks very fancy, like I said. Looks like if we run up this ladder right here to the second floor of Watson's house, or the first floor for some of you guys other people, or some of you other people, we have the strange casket here. We just talked to him. He says, do you seek a challenge? If you do, the mimic will test you. Sure, tell me about the mimic. Just let me do it, please. Yes, I'd like to get a mimic challenge. The mimic is pleased. All right, cool. Well, if you guys don't want it to happen, you can also disable it here as well. So let's go do this master clue and hopefully get lucky. Also, peep this guy's name, Zolra. Nice. Then we have Martin over here, Tam and Martin. All right, so we have the master casket here. Hopefully we can get a chance at the mimic boss. But before I do that, I'm going to give these clue scroll books to Watson. And I would like all of them for some scrolls. 28. Nice. So when I click on these are going to teleport me, I'm guessing, like right here. Right there, exactly. Awesome. Okay, so we have the casket. I talked to the strange casket upstairs. I think I could just do it here. Open. That was absolutely horrendous loot. That's actually like one of the worst master clues you can actually get. So no chance of the mimic boss there. Kind of terrible. We do have an elite casket, or we have an elite scroll, so we'll try that one too. All right, so now we have the elite casket, which also no mimic boss. I mean, the chances of me getting the mimic boss on my first elite master was very low, but I mean, I got better loot from my elite scroll than my master scroll. That should not be allowed at all. So no new items either, which kind of sucks. But I'm sure there's people on Twitch. I'm sure there will be people on YouTube uploading videos of new clue scrolls, the mimic boss and everything. I'm sure if you guys just go to YouTube right now, after this video, of course, and type in OSRS mimic boss, then I'm sure somebody will have a video up of the boss fight. So that is it for the clue scroll part. This year's Easter holiday event can be started by speaking to the Easter Bunny, who is north of Falador. He needs some help making fuel for his egg making machine. So make sure to get that done so you guys can unlock the current rewards for the current event and then the rewards for previous Easter events as well. We hope you find them excellent. In other news section, we have the maintenance outages for UK and German worlds. Yesterday, they took off all the German worlds for maintenance, and on the 17th of April, all the UK worlds will be going down for maintenance as well for the entire day. Hopefully they do some maintenance on the US world soon, because man, the US worlds are just laggy at them. I don't know if I'm the only one, if you guys have issues too, but it is a rough time right now on the US world. So here is the news section. If you guys want to read through it, you can. Some changes to the canon, Hespori Flowers, and Zora. Let's head over to the RuneLite update of the week. Two main updates today for RuneLite. First of all, the Interfaces Styles plugin now supports an option to display HD health bars from 2009 era RuneScapes. If you guys really like the interface from 2009, and now is an option to display how it looked like back then, which actually I have to say looks really nice. And the Ground Markers plugin now is an option to draw minimap squares at their location. So you can see right here in the bottom left, we have the marked tiles, and on the minimap up here, we have where they are marked exactly on your map, which is also very, very nice. Lots of smaller improvements and bug fixes here too. The first one being binding necklaces are now tracked in the item charge plugin. A couple other bug fixes here as well, and some nice little quality of life updates for RuneLite. Thank you guys for watching this video today. Quite a big update. Make sure to check out the Clue Scroll expansion and finish the Easter event for yourself as well. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate you guys watching these videos. I'll see you guys all this weekend for a new video. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.